Let me be the first to welcome you to Charleston.
Thank you very much.
We're so glad you're here. Bernie, could you please share how you will allay the fears of those who see your political ideology as too extreme? How do you respond to Americans who believe we need to beat Trump more than we need extreme political policies?
Thank you very much, Cheryl, for that question. And you're quite right. I think not only virtually all Democrats, a whole lot of independents, and some Republicans understand that it is absolutely imperative that we defeat this extremely dangerous president. So I'm happy to tell you for a start that if you look at the polling out there, and polls go up and polls go down, but almost all of the polls nationally have me defeating Trump. If you look at just polls that came out a few days ago on Sunday, I think it was CBS, I am beating Trump in Michigan, beating Trump in Pennsylvania, beating Trump in Wisconsin. I think we're tied in Florida. And I think, Cheryl, that we are the strongest campaign because we have the energy and the excitement that we need to create the largest voter turnout in the history of this country, which is exactly what we need in order to defeat Trump. So what our campaign is doing, and I think doing quite well, I think you saw that in Iowa, New Hampshire, Nevada, is we are reaching out to working people, many of whom have become very disillusioned with the political process. They're hurting, and they're saying, you know what, the political establishment is not feeling my pain. They don't know what's going on in my life. We are reaching out to those people. We are reaching out big time to young people. And if we can bring young people, black and white and Latino, Native American, Asian American, young people into the political process in the numbers that I think we can, it will be extraordinary. We will defeat Trump big time. Last point that I want to make. You know, I know if you look at the media, they say Bernie's ideas are radical and they're extreme, they're out of the mainstream. Let me just tell you, I don't think that that's true. Is raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour a radical idea? No. Is making sure that all of our kids have the opportunity to get a higher education, regardless of their income, because we're going to make public colleges and universities tuition-free, is that a radical idea? No. This is a scientific poll. You hearing this? Is doing what every other major country on earth does. Jane and I live 50 miles away from the Canadian border. Somehow they managed to guarantee health care for every man, woman, and child in that country at half the cost that we spend per capita. Is guaranteeing health care to all people as a human right a radical idea? No! Is addressing the existential threat of climate change a radical idea? No! All right. I rest my case. All right.